Hi, it's Miss Mary with a book nook for September. And today I just want to highlight some of the new books that we have gotten over the summer of 2025. The first one is titled, Whoa, Panda. This is by C.S. Jennings. We got it just recently, this month in August. And this is the sweet story of a panda that gets very excited when he meets someone. So excited, he kind of acts more like a puppy dog than a panda. But Panda is a good learner, and there may be a puppy dog friend to help him figure out all of this excitement. A lesson in learning how to figure out how much close is too close and without dampening our enthusiasm. Whoa, Panda is a super cute read. Look, here's the page in the middle of the book, and a cute little puppy shows up. Another book, kind of along some similar lines, but taking it a little bit further, the next step in development, is Panda and Penguin Find a Thing. This is by Zara Hicks. And this is the story of two good friends, Panda and Penguin, who love to play together. And then one day they find a thing. And I'm pretty sure most of us are going to recognize that that thing is a phone. And it's the story of how finding the phone affects their relationship. They decide to take the phone with them everywhere. But there's a little bit of a problem, because when Penguin has the thing, Penguin doesn't play with Panda. And when Panda has the thing, Panda doesn't play with Penguin. And then they get mad at each other, and then whoops, they toss the phone. The phone is gone. They don't know where it's at. And then they are very angry with each other. And then they realize that maybe they don't miss the thing so much. What they really miss are each other. I like this illustration right here. So then they go find each other, and they talk about it a little bit again, and they start playing. And then the book kind of ends on a cliffhanger. This is the last page. Ring, ring. They know where the phone is. What are they going to do? What would you do? So if you are exploring rules about phone and tablet usage and a role that technology kind of plays in your lives, this might be a good book for having that conversation. The next one, got a lot of social emotional books here. What to do when you're not sure what to do. This is by Davina Bell and illustrated by Hilary Jean Trapper. And this is in that very soft illustrative style. And it's basically not got much in the way of a narrative, but just things like, here's the first page. Just take the first step. Remember to look up and look down. There's so many things to see if we remember to look up and if we remember to look down. And here we go back to that from the first page starting, can be the hardest part. So like I said, not a whole lot of strong narrative here, but a whole lot of different situations with some different text about things. I like this one. Some things are over too quickly. Some things take time, and delight in the things that don't happen every day. Honestly, this is a great book for all ages. This is a great book for grown-ups too. Sometimes we don't know what to do. And this book might help get you in the right frame of mind to figure out how to start and how to keep going. Now, this is a book that we got in July, which is great. This book is titled This Moment is Special. It's a Dia de Muertos story read by John Parra, who has won a Pura Belpré honor for illustration before. This is a great day about special, this This is a great story about special moments, because how many special moments can there be in a day? Does every day hold promise? Is every moment special? This story will inspire readers to savor the special moments and create a lifetime of memories. How many special moments can you have? How many can you remember? The illustrations in this book are also fun. Everybody's dressed up for this special day, Dia de Muertos. And there are so many moments in this day. And the special moments in this day might be special moments that you have in your day too. Here's a good one. The weather turns, a great storm appears. I appreciate nature's wildness. And there's also a sentence in Spanish that ends each text on each page. And then at the end, there's a little note from the author, and there's an illustration of mom helping the kid take the makeup off. And then we actually got this book in May, but it's Where Are You, Bronte? And you guys may recognize it. It's written by Tommy de Paola and illustrated by Barbara, McClintock. Illustrated by Barbara McClintock. This is the last manuscript that Tommy wrote before his passing, and it is brought to life by Barbara McClintock, and her illustrative style in this book is clearly inspired by Tommy. Bronte was Tommy's dog, and this is the story of how Tommy and his dog Bronte met and what their life was like together and what happened after Bronte passed away. So it's a wonderful story and great for any families that may be going through the loss of a pet, especially a dog. The illustrations are delightful, and I love the back of it as well. There are notes from the illustrator and an actual photo of Tommy and Bronte. The last book I kind of wanted to highlight is really, really new. We just got this one this month in August. This book is titled, This Sunday My Daddy Came to Church. There we go. This is by Janine DeHoney and illustrated by Robert Paul Jr. And it did win an Own Voices Award. And this is the lovely story, one that I think a lot of families experience, where in this story, Omar goes to church every Sunday with his mom, but his dad doesn't join them. And it talks about what Omar loves about going to church and how Omar feels when his dad doesn't join them, and kind of how they navigate that together as a family. It just says here, it bothers him that his father doesn't join them at this special place. And when Omar asks his mother about it, she talks to him about faith and belief, and there are different ways to worship, and they don't have to take place in a building. The illustrations are engaging, and the story is too. I love the relationships between everybody in this book. It's just a great story, and one that I think, especially here in the South, a lot of families experience and go through. So check it out. This Sunday, my daddy came to church. And those are the books I have for this September Book Nook. Please remember to check out those new shelves outside the children's room, where our newest books are there for you to explore. And I hope you find one and borrow it. Have a great day. Bye.